Okay, I know I am a bit late on this, but hey, new slime collab in Grand Summoners with 4 new characters, one of which is a dragon, and I am so in for it. First and foremost, all of the previous slime characters got some changes. Diablo got the best one, reducing the HP requirement of his unique passive to 80% from the original 90%, and now if he has his true equip, the requirement drops even further below, down to 50% HP. Which means Tempter will be active practically all the time. Other buffs worth mentioning in my opinion are Santa Rimuru giving a little more extra damage and magic damage on the team, Milim getting some insane multiplayer changes on her true art, and Santa Sion being able to stack even more damage. But enough about the old units, let's talk about the new ones. But before we do talk about the new characters, be sure to join my Discord server. Starting off with New Year's Demon Lord Rimuru. This guy is all about physical damage, with a skill that increases his own arts by 20 for every demon on the team, so up to 80. An art that increases all allies max HP by 30% and the next super art damage by 150%. A true art that will increase the art gauge of any ally who is above 50% HP, which makes it a type F art gen, while also decreasing all enemies' physical resistance by 100%, and the super art that deals more damage for every ally who is above 80% HP. As for his true weapon, it is a 5-star physical that will decrease the enemy's dark resistance by 30% or by 50% if it is equipped on a demon. And if you give that on New Year's Demon Lord Rimuru, he will get an OK boost of 30% on his attack and damage. The other character we're getting on the part 1 of the crossover is Shuna, who is just about healing and cleansing your team. For her skill, she increases her own arts by 40, 45 or 50, and to be honest, getting a little bit of RNG here is not really to my liking, but then again the risk is very minimal for it to even bother me. To move on to the rest of the kit, for her art she heals all allies by 50% of their max HP, and will also increase all allies' dark resistance by 20%. On her true art she cures all allies' stout ailments, and she increases all allies' art gauges by 5 or by 6 for all demon allies. Lastly, on her super art, she revives one fallen ally with full health and she reduces the enemy's magic resistance by 150%. Keep in mind that the revive is on a 60-second cooldown, otherwise it would be too broken. Speaking of broken, her true weapon is a 5-star support that is like Hoka's true equip, True Probe Regalia. But it is for demons and it is a little bit weaker than True Probe Regalia, but then again, humans don't have Demon Lord Vox. As for the equips of the part 1, the more noteworthy are Shuna's plushie, Shuna's kimono, and Demon Lord Rimuru's plushie. Part 1 looks really nice overall, nothing to make a fuss about if you ask me, but this far I am giving it like a solid 8 out of 10. Now let's go check part 2. So part 2's characters are Veldora and Shizue. Veldora is an earth dragon, which is honestly really nice to see. Now we just need an ascended machine character and we are set. And I think I know exactly who I would like. But anyway, Veldora will definitely shine in mono earth themes, but even outside of them, he doesn't really lose much. His skill deals double damage on any non-boss enemy, his arts increase his own art gauge by 7 per second. This by the way falls on Argent type EX1, so you don't really have to be afraid of it, as this Argent group is pretty safe in general. His true art increases all allies attack by 200% and all earth allies paralysis and freeze resistance by 100%. Lastly, for his super art, all allies ignore 100% of the enemy's defense and will increase the damage of humans, dragons and demons by 200%. I am not sure if his true arts and super arts stack for the extra damage, but if they do, this has so much potential. As for his true weapon, it is a 5-star magic and it is the exact same as Holy Knight Roy's true equip, but for magic and earth damage. If it is equipped by Veldora, Veldora will get a 50% boost on his attack and he will increase his own art gauge by 1 per second. Now to move on to Shizue. She is a fire human that increases her own art gauge and heals the lowest HP ally on her skill, which is the same as Hoka's. On her art she has a 100% chance of burning the enemy, so if you still need a bird character, there you have it. On her true arts, she increases all allies magic damage by 180%, and on her super arts, she gives 60 art gauge to any ally who is above 80% HP, and will reduce the enemy's fire resistance by 160% or by 320% if the enemy is burning, which is a bit nuts, like good lord. As for Shizue's true weapon, it is a 5-star physical that increases the damage to enemy by 20, 30 or 40% if you meet the criteria. Some of the equips worth noting from this part of the crossover are Veldora's Cloak, Veldora's Gloves and Shizue plushie. Honestly, this part of the collab is really nice. I think I like it more than the first part. I don't know about you, but I am so excited for this, and more than likely we're getting this after Shangri-La Frontier. But you know what they say, good things come to those who wait. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you're excited for this slime collab, and if you are, comment down below who is on your list of characters you want to summon. If you like what you saw, be sure to drop a like, and hey, if you're new here, why not subscribe with a bell on to never miss a video just like this one right here. Feel free to join our little community on Discord as well. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for watching, I hope you did enjoy, and I will of course see you in the next one.